missing someone.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a get ready with me and just kind of an update because there's been a lot going on, and yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. I also have some notes here, so if you see me glancing over there, that's why. Also, there's something going on with this eye. It's very dry and gross and I don't know what to do. Like, it looks like I have a black eye. Yeah, I don't know what to put on it. I've been putting vitamin E oil on it and that seems to be working, but it's like, it's just really dry. This water cream, it is by Saturday Skin. I got this in a BoxyCharm. Of course, I get everything from BoxyCharm. My mirror is also over here. So first thing I want to talk about is why I've been gone. And I've been getting some DMs on Instagram and a lot of people thought I just like quit YouTube, because I kind of just did leave like in the middle of December. I was doing Vlogmas and then things started happening and I just left. Everything's good, I'm good. But yeah, if you're not following me on Instagram, go ahead and follow me. I have been very active on there lately, so go check it out. Next, I'm going to apply this primer. This is the Stay Matte Rimmel primer, and I'm only gonna apply it basically like on my nose and cheeks, but that's a lie. I might need to apply it in other places now. But yeah, I've just been busy with life. I got way more hours at my new job basically. I used to be a groomer for a corporate company and I love grooming. I hated the company, so I quit and I got a new job, and my new job wasn't giving me as much hours and stuff, but all of a sudden I just started getting a lot more hours, so that's mostly why. Also school, I am starting school very soon, so just complications with school. There's a lot of things going on with that. And then also, what else did I write down here? Oh, clients. I've been getting clients and stuff for cutting hair, so that's just been also something. My weeks lately have just been like go 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 go. On my day off I kind of collect myself and then it's like go 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 again. It's kind of insane. It's a lot to deal with. I'm dying. My YouTube, I want to talk about my YouTube channel. Last year I tried to do this thing where I kind of would film or would upload every single week, and I mean, it was fine. What am I gonna wear today? I'm just gonna wear my Maybelline Up to 24 Hour. This is my favorite foundation. So I tried to do this thing where I would upload weekly on my YouTube channel to just overall have more videos and be more consistent and all that jazz. Well, I started to notice that I was just kind of filming to get a video up, and I didn't like that. I just literally like making videos and that's it. I think they're fun. I like to watch them. I'm like obsessed with YouTube. Ever since I was 8 years old, I would literally stand in front of my mirror and pretend like I was a YouTuber. So I just really like YouTube. So yeah, I was just kind of like, why am I doing that? So this year I'm gonna focus more on quantity. No, that's not. I'm gonna focus more on quality over quantity. So I might not post in months, honestly. It might be like that until I make a video that I'm very like proud of and I'm like, okay, like I kind of love that. Except for vlogs. I think vlogs I will be posting a lot because I just love vlogs. I love watching them, so I'm gonna film them. But my life is really boring, so I don't know. So yeah, but the biggest thing that happened that kind of made me get out of YouTube, and not even just YouTube, but like social media and like life in general, was one of our dogs passed away. Kenny's childhood dog, which if you follow me on Instagram, you kind of would have seen like the whole process and everything. So I'm gonna talk about that, about what happened with that, because it honestly happened very fast. It happens in the matter of a month, and it was just kind of like very unexpected. She wasn't like old. She had just barely turned 11 years old, so it was kind of insane. I wrote some notes here so I won't miss anything on that subject. So yeah, she was 11 years old. She was a Chihuahua. I'll put some pictures of her up here. Basically, what happened in the beginning of January, she was having problems peeing. She would squat and she would not go to the bathroom. Nothing would come out, and then like just these little dots would come out of pee. And so we were like, okay, well, let me start over. We inherited Tinkerbell, that's her name, from his mom. That's his childhood dog, but his mom had to move out of state, and she was in some of my videos. I just never really addressed that we brought a new dog in. But yeah, she had to move out of state, so Kenny was just like, okay, well, I'm keeping her. So that's what happened with that. So then in the beginning of January, she could not go to the bathroom. She would squat and little dots would come out, and that's about it. I was thinking it was a UTI, because mostly when that happens, when they can't go to the bathroom or it's just little dots of peeing, it's a UTI. And she sounded like it was kind of hurting her. Like she just sounded uncomfortable and not good. So we made an appointment ASAP to go to the vet. And so we went to the vet, and the doctor told us, oh, I don't think it's a UTI. It doesn't look like it's a UTI because they couldn't find white blood cells. Oh, I used the Infallible Pro Glow concealer, by the way. But yeah, they couldn't find white blood cells in her pee, and usually that's how they figure out if it's a UTI or not. So then I'm gonna be using Airspun, my loose powder. Then the vet told us, I don't think it's that. It's probably either going to be bladder stones or a tumor. And so when we heard that, we were like in shock, like what? Like a tumor? Like how? So she still gave us medicine for the UTI, and she told us if it doesn't get better in 2 days, or in 2 days, I want you to make an appointment to come see me again so we can see if it gets better or it got worse or what. So that is basically what we did. I'm gonna go in with the Butter Bronzer. So in 2 days we went back to her, and the medicine was not working. She still couldn't go to the bathroom. It just wasn't looking good. So we went back to her and we told her that, and she said, okay, I'm gonna do some x-rays. So if it's x-rays, if it's bladder stones, it's gonna show up on the x-rays. So that's what we did, and nothing showed up. So at this point, she was like, we're gonna have to, or you're gonna have to go see a specialist that kind of specializes in the stomach, or in I don't know what it was called, but a vet that specializes, because she was kind of like a pediatrician, so she didn't have all the equipment and stuff to give her an ultrasound. So we were like, okay. And then she gave us some medicine that they give kind of like older people that can't use the bathroom. So we were starting to give her the medicine, and she would only eat the medicine with chicken nuggets. So that's what we were doing. But the medicine would make her leak because it opens her urethra. so it was only making her leak. It was making her go to the bathroom, but she was just leaking 24/7. So at that point she had to start wearing diapers, and this is all like the beginning of January. And then we took her to the vet the first week. Then the second week we brought her back to the vet. She got the x-rays. And then the third week we took her to a specialist. So we took her basically to the best vet in the valley. And we had an appointment with him, and he did an ultrasound on her. And once he did the ultrasound on her, my heart basically shattered and I started like crying. Yeah, it was just very heartbreaking to actually see the tumor, because in the back of my head I was just like, there's no way she has a tumor. Like, this vet isn't good, like she's not good. Like, I just thought they were trying to take her money or something. So when he finally like showed us, and I'll put pictures up, but this is a picture of how big her bladder was, because she wasn't going to the bathroom. And this is a picture of the tumor in her bladder. So once we saw that, I was just kind of like, okay. So he gave us two options at first. He said, you can either get surgery, and the surgery is going to be up to $8,000. So yeah, you can do that, or we can put her to sleep once it gets bad. And that's basically what he told us. He basically told us to go back into the lobby and think about everything. Today I'll do Milani Tea Rose Blush. So he told us to go into the lobby and kind of wait for him. So while he was or when he came back to talk to us, he called a friend who basically does the surgeries, and he told us, you know, I don't see a positive outcome coming from the surgery, because surgery getting done on the bladder, first of all, is hard on animals, but it's even harder when it's done on a girl, because there's a certain passageway or something that you have to go through. And even if she did the surgery, there still wouldn't be a good outcome. So he said the best thing to do would be to put her down. And you know, I broke down. And that's basically what happened with that. We went home and we had some things to think about, and it was basically now like just giving her best life until she had to go. I'm gonna be using this eyebrow pencil is from Daiso, so yeah. But it was just giving her best life until she was ready to go. And yeah, so that week, and then the following, literally not even the following week, 3 days later, she just started looking tired. She wasn't eating and drinking as often. She was still trying to eat, but like not that much. And then she would just kind of look at you like, oh, I'm tired. Like, she would just look at you like, I'm really tired, you know? So that's how we knew it was time to go. And yeah, that was that. So Kenny wanted it to be at home. He didn't want it to be in a vet situation, because she had to be to the vet so often, you know. We didn't want it to be like a negative thing. So the vet that did the ultrasound on her actually gave us a number to a vet that goes to your house and puts them down. So that is what we did. We gave her a call and we set up an appointment for like 2 days later or something like that. 4 days later at the most. Like, everything just happened so fast. And then once that happened, it was, yeah, so then after we made the appointment, we just kind of lived with her. Kenny's mom flew down to see her. And then on her last day, we just took her to the park, gave her chicken, gave her chocolate because she loved chocolate. And then they give them 2 shots. So the first shot just kind of sedates them. You know, when you take your dog to the vet to get like a teeth cleaning or something, they sedate them. but she could still like move her eyes and she was still very aware. And then the second shot is the shot that makes them go to sleep. And it's actually kind of crazy because she said, she told Kenny, you might want to hold her for this because most dogs cry when they get the first shot and they like move a lot. And so he was holding her and she literally did not cry at all. And that's kind of when it was like, wow, like she's tired, you know, like for her to not cry over a shot, like are you kidding me? That she said all dogs cry for. We just were all around her like trying to smile and not cry to freak her out, and she was put down and that was the end of it. And so that's basically the big thing that happened that kind of made me like not care about anything for a while. Well, that sounds very depressing, but not like that, but not care about like social media or blah blah blah, because I also did take a break from social media, about like a month break, and I'm still not like on social media as actively as I used to be before. And yeah, that's basically it, and that's basically all I wanted to talk about. So now we could just finish the get ready with me. Now I'm just going to get rid of all the excess powder. Oh, you know what? I didn't even talk about Kiwi. So Kiwi is our other little dog, which I need to do an update on her. But yeah, she's our other little dog, and we wanted to show her Tinkerbell when she was put down, because Kenny was doing research and he read online that if we don't show them physically that she has passed, she'll just keep looking for her, and obviously I don't want that. When she passed, we brought her in, and at first she was just like totally ignoring the body, like she didn't even want to look at the body and like acknowledge that the body was there. It was kind of weird, like she just kept hopping over her and moving around her. And then sooner or later she went up to the body and she started like smelling the ears, I think to get a reaction out of her. And then she started like poking the eye with her nose, and it was the saddest thing ever. She just started crying, and it wasn't like a whining like crying, like you know how when puppies like beg and cry. It wasn't like that. It was like she was going like, and it was just so sad. And she mourned for sure for like, I want to say like 3 weeks she was mourning. And then I recently took out some blankets and stuff that I was gonna put in the wash, and I guess some of them still had her scent on her because they were dirty for a while, and I think she smelled it and I think she got sad again. And yeah, it was just an overall sad thing. Oh, sorry, I'm using this eyeliner from Hank and Henry. It's called Slick With It. But yeah, that's what happens with that. Always hard losing a pet. I also lost my hamster in December, so it's just overall like, it's just sad. I didn't know her obviously as long as Kenny. Kenny has had her since she was a puppy, so he's still very sad about the whole thing. I knew her for like, since I've known Kenny, so like 6 years, you know. And so it's just a very sad, it's a sad thing when something dies. I'm gonna be using the Lash Sensational by Maybelline. But yeah, like I had so many videos in December. I still have so many videos that are either edited or on YouTube, and they're just like private because I never just made them public or uploaded them, because I was in a funk, you know. So that's that. I've just been busy with real life things and stuff happened, and I just missed YouTube so much. Like I'm telling you guys, I love YouTube. I just love it. And I'm such like a shy loner person in real life. I feel like this is just my way of, I don't know, I love it. So yeah, that's that. This is my get ready with me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys got a good outlook on why I've been gone. Yeah, go ahead, subscribe down below, like this video, follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you guys really soon. I promise, okay? Love you. Bye.